Hi everyone, this video is going to be about mining copper, tin, and then eventually smelting and making bronze. So I'm going to go over how to get the pick to even initially mine, and then show you how to get copper the fastest way, and then also tin, which is tin's super easy, but copper's kind of annoying. So first things first, wherever you spawn, you're going to be obviously near your little beginner circle, and then you're going to want to click the little tablet, I guess, little red symbol. You'll see it. Click on it and it tells you what the first boss is. It'll show you this little icon. Mine was close. Yours might be over here. Yours might be on like an actual separate island. Most of the time it's on the first island. You should be able to just run around, or you can just build one of those little crappy rafts. Whatever, every word is different, every seed's whatever. And then, so, to even summon him, this is going to get a little spoily, but I'm assuming if you're looking how to get copper, whatever. You're going to want to kill him. You need 2 deer trophies. Summon him. He's not bad. He's lightning. You can build a shield, block it. He'll drop his antler. Yeah, so hard antler. You get that. Depending on how many people you have on your server, is going to, I believe, that influences how many drop. I don't know. You might get one. He's really easy, so if you are playing solo, just do it a few times. He only drops one. I don't know. Build that, you'll get the little hard antler pick, and then you can see our original home was here. We've mined all this copper. I don't know why I've deleted it, but usually I'll just exit out when I find one. So I'm going to run down here, because this is where our new town is, and show you how to mine some copper. Alright, here we are in the dark woods. A little trick with running around, I'm sure people have done it. Your helmet and your cloak. I don't know if you guys have cloaks yet. You should be able to get a deerskin cloak, right? They don't slow you down at all. If you mouse over your armor, you can see movement speed -5. Same with the pants. Your helmet and your cloak you can wear all the time. The starting armor, the leather stuff, doesn't give you much armor, so just be aware that you will get hit for a decent amount of damage. Just wearing the helmet, but you also will run faster. And now that you have killed the deer, you'll have the deer buff you can see in the top right. That will allow you to run and jump without this big of a penalty. So you're going to be running around in the dark woods. I'll show you tin, which is going to be hard because we're mining a lot of this tin. Where are you, tin? Here we go. Okay. So here's some tin. It's anywhere in the dark woods. So I mean, if you the Black Forest, anywhere near a sea, or I believe it could be near like an inlet. There's like a little stream that comes up this way, and it's near the stream also. So you can just mouse over, you see the tin deposits, they're everywhere. You'll get 3 to 4 tin per deposit, so it'll go really fast getting tin, and you need half as much tin as copper, so it goes really quick. Found some copper. You can see it from a distance. If you can see this little copper deposit lines in there, right, compared to a normal rock right next to it. Okay, so then you get close enough to mouse over it. I would say mark it on your map. You can put copper, you can do nothing. You just click off. You can do that. When you're done mining it, you X out on it. That way you're not coming back looking in the same area for more copper like I just did. And then also the copper deposits are usually a lot bigger. Well, I would say a lot bigger, but they're bigger than what you see here. So you can see kind of how it like fades into the ground a little bit. Well, if we dig back a couple hits, you can see it keeps going, and it will potentially, it's like a big oval, I guess. And so like right there, you might have just mined, you know, I don't know, whatever. You get like a couple extra chances here, which I'm not a big fan of over mining. I know some people will dig this entire area. I mean, I can show you a couple dig sites that are like fully dug, like giant squares. You might get a couple extra copper, especially if you have a big darkwoods area, or Black Forest. It's not only worth digging super amount of extra just to get a couple extra copper, because as you can see, if we mine some copper here, you might not even be guaranteed copper. So we got copper over there. Sometimes you just get a ton of stone, and I'm actually not looking. And then I don't know if you knew, but this is. Oh no. Okay, so So after you find a decent copper mine, what you're gonna want to do is put a chest and then not get killed. You just want to throw all your stone, your tin, your copper, whatever you're carrying in this chest, because you're gonna want to just keep mining. If anything, let your inventory fill up. Let all this stuff sit on the ground and just keep mining all of it, and then do little runs to the chest and fill and run back and fill. I feel like that just goes quicker. And then you're obviously gonna want to keep stone for later. If you want to transport it, build a portal. It'll go quick. If not, just come back and get it later or whatever. Stone is like, if you don't use cheats, stone is, you're gonna build a stone base or use a lot of stone like building bases. Get a couple bars smelted of tin and copper. So it's 2 copper to 1 tin makes 1 bronze. So you're gonna need double the amount of copper as tin. As soon as you get some bronze, you can get some bronze nails. You can run back, you can build yourself a cart, and then everything just gets somewhat simpler from there. Carts are great, and they're just a pain in the butt at the same time. So you can load them up, so you can run up, go overweight, load up your cart. Okay, now you're running normal speed. Oh, quick side note, try to find the vendor. I know some people have a really hard time finding the vendor. They have bad, I wouldn't say bad seeds, but like we got lucky with our vendor, and he was right here. And usually you can see him if you go sailing around. You'll be able to see him within a certain distance. 1,000 gold, he sells you a belt that ups your weight by 100. So now you're, what 150? What's on? Yeah, 150. Okay, so he ups your weight by 150, which instantly makes you carry 15 more metal. Because as you can see here in the metal, this little icon means you cannot teleport metal. But you can teleport nails if you just wanted to craft some nails. But yeah, so what you're going to want to do is smelt everything, get the bronze nails, come back, build your cart, load it up, and run it out after you have your 60, 90 copper. And then you're going to need half of that in tin. So the more people that play in your server, if you have, one person you're playing solo, you got duos, whatever. We had 4 or 5 people. It took us forever to get out of copper because everyone wants copper, and then everyone wants iron, everyone wants whatever. So the more people you have, the longer it takes you to get out of a certain metal. But if it's just by yourself, you don't need that much copper. I mean, unless you want to get really, really fancy with building stuff, like a lot of torches and like stuff later takes copper. That's always easier to come back and farm. But I would say just roughly get yourself like 90 copper and then upgrade a few items or whatever. And then on your way out, just the cart sucks. It tips, it gets stuck. Every little thing. You could bring a hoe and try to path, but then at the same time you're holding sprint, you're burning stamina pathing, and then I've run into problems pathing. It still just seems like it gets stuck. And then a little cheat too you can do here is go into your graphics and turn your vegetation down to low, and you'll see everything your cart will get stuck on. All these little trees, all those little bushes are now gone, so now you can just dodge the rocks and dodge the trees, and then come back home. I mean, obviously if you have a boat, you can always just put the boat up, go back out for more. The biggest boat has, 18 storage compartments? So, that's a lot of copper. You really want to stop that. Alright, cool. Thank you for watching. I hope that helps. If it didn't, leave me a rude comment. I'll read it. Cool. Thanks. Subscribe, follow.